In this video, we'll take a close look at marine mammals, a diverse group of mammals uniquely adapted to life in the ocean. We'll cover their characteristics, how scientists classify them, their evolutionary background, and we'll highlight one of the most iconic marine mammals, the orca, also known as the killer whale. Marine mammals are members of the class Mammalia that live primarily in marine or aquatic environments. This group includes cetaceans like whales, dolphins, and porpoises, pinnipeds like seals, sea lions, and walruses, sirenians like manatees and dugongs, sea otters, and the polar bear. What unites all marine mammals is that they meet the key criteria of mammals. First, they are warm-blooded. They maintain a constant internal body temperature, allowing them to survive in cold ocean waters. Second, they are air-breathing. Despite living in water, they breathe air through lungs and must surface regularly to breathe. Third, all mammals give live birth and nurse their young. Marine mammals give birth to live young and nurse them with milk from mammary glands. Fourth, they have presence of hair or fur. All have some form of hair, even if it's only during early development. And fifth, they have complex brains and behavior. Many display high levels of intelligence, strong social bonds, and even cultural behaviors like passing down hunting techniques. An interesting fact is that species like dolphins and orcas use echolocation, emitting sound waves and interpreting their echoes to hunt, navigate, and communicate. This adaptation allows them to thrive in deep or murky waters where visibility is low. To understand marine mammals, it's helpful to look at where they fit on the evolutionary tree. Our group's model shows the evolutionary transition of marine mammals, beginning with the Pakicetus, an early ancestor that lived around 500 million years ago. Pakicetus was primarily land-dwelling, but had features like a long skull and sharp teeth, suggesting it hunted in shallow waters, marking the start of a shift towards an aquatic lifestyle. From there, evolution led to Ambulocetus, often called the walking whale, which could walk on land and swim using its limbs like a modern otter. It showed further aquatic adaptations, including stronger tail muscles and a more streamlined body. Next in the lineage is Basilosaurus, a fully aquatic mammal with a long eel-like body and small vestigial hind limbs. Basilosaurus had no ability to return to land, and its body structure was adapted entirely for life in the ocean. Over millions of years, this lineage evolved into modern cetaceans like the orca. Orcas are highly specialized marine mammals with echolocation abilities, complex social behaviors, and fully developed flippers and dorsal fins, all of which are the result of gradual evolutionary changes that began with land-dwelling ancestors. Scientists classify newly discovered organisms using several kinds of evidence. The first is skeletal evidence. For marine mammals, bone structure, especially skulls, flippers, and vestigial limbs, reveal evolutionary links. The flipper bones of whales resemble the limb bones of land mammals. Second is genetic DNA. DNA sequencing helps determine how closely related a species is to known mammal groups. And third is embryological development. Embryos of whales and dolphins temporarily develop limb buds, which reflect their terrestrial ancestry. An example is the fossil discovery of the Macetus inus in Pakistan, which shows a transitional species. It lived around 47 million years ago, had limbs capable of walking on land, and features adapted for swimming. This helped confirm the evolutionary path from land mammals to modern whales. Now let's take a closer look at one specific marine mammal, which is the orca, also known as the killer whale. The scientific name is the Orcinus orca. Orcas are apex predators and are actually the largest member of the dolphin family. They live in the ocean all around the world, from the Arctic to the tropics. For its life history, orcas begin life developing inside the mother for about 15 to 18 months. At birth, calves are about 8 feet long and start nursing right away. They grow up in tightly bonded social groups called pods, often led by older females. Orcas learn hunting strategies, vocalizations, and social behaviors from other members of their pod. They reach sexual maturity at around 12 to 15 years, and females can live up to 90 years, while males typically live around 50 to 60. For their unique structure, one key anatomical feature is the dorsal fin, which can reach up to 6 feet in males. It helps with stability and steering in water. Scientists also use the shape and markings of the dorsal fin to identify individual orcas in the wild. Marine mammals are a powerful example of how evolution, adaptation, and intelligence combine in the natural world. From ancient land mammals to modern orcas and dolphins, their story is one of remarkable transformation and survival. Thank you for watching.